What's up? What's up? Welcome to my laundry room, aka workout space, aka mud room, aka playroom, whatever. I'm Jessie. Welcome to this amazing event that we're having tonight where we are just talking about the amazingness of love fast, live slow, and what that means to us individually. And I'm going to talk to you about my why I signed up as a Beachbody coach, because that's probably a question you're going to ask yourself, like, why would I do something like this? How could I? Why would I do something like this? So I'm going to tell you about my why. My name is Jessie, and I am a screw up. So that's pretty much my entire story. Like, if I had a book and there was a cover and there was a title, it would be Jessie the Screw Up. So I'll elaborate on that just a little bit. I was a teen mom. I was a high school dropout. I got a DUI when I was 18. I got pregnant shortly after that again. I was just a train wreck. I was a train wreck as a teenager, and I was constantly like pushing and pulling and seeking and searching for purpose and self-discovery, and I just got caught up in all the wrong things and everything that really disrespects that, sexual immorality and alcohol abuse and drugs, and a constant seek towards God to impress others, not like a personal relationship with God, but more of a facade of God to be like, look, I got my stuff together. Me and God, we're friends. That's really like who I was and what I was putting out there for years and years and years of my life. And it wasn't until a few years ago that I truly found my faith, that I kind of started having like some internal changes. And even after that phase of my life, I kind of went off the deep end still in some situations in my life. But I'm happy to say that I'm here today, just a new woman and a changed woman. And what Beachbody is a part of that is that it gave me a hope and a purpose to invest myself in and to teach me. I guess it gave me a platform to help others and to teach others, and for the things that I really want to do with my life. So there's a few things that I really want to do with my life, and one is a nonprofit foundation that I've been working on, and it's the reason why I started college 6 years ago, was to start this nonprofit. It's about abuse and about communication, and it's working with middle schoolers to understand levels of abuse and communication. It's a big thing that we need nowadays, especially with social media. There's so much disconnect. Like, there's no personal relationships anymore. So I really want to work with kids on learning how to make real, lasting, impressionable relationships in their life that could change their life and move them into adulthood. So that's that's my long-term why. Short-term why, I have 3 children and I have 1 stepdaughter, so we have 4 kids, and guess what? They're each in a different state. We got 1 in Georgia, 1 in Florida, 1 here in Kentucky with us, and then we have 1 in Arlington, Virginia. We're spread out. And so before, when I had a job, it was always when they would come for summer and breaks and spring break and winter break, I would have to put them in daycare or get a nanny or something to babysit while I went to my job, because I couldn't just stop working for 2 months in the summer, for them to be here. So even when I would have the opportunity to have my children, I couldn't spend time with them. So that was a gigantic why, and not missing birthdays and not missing school plays and things like that. Beachbody's given me the freedom now to go to Georgia to see my son play in a baseball game because I can, because I'm not restricted to a schedule or lifestyle. So that is my story. That's something, maybe you can relate to that. Maybe you cannot relate to that. Maybe you have siblings in other states or family in other states, or especially older family that's getting older, and you just wish that you could spend quality time with you, that you could just drop everything and go, and so that was really huge for me in my particular lifestyle. And so another huge thing is I'm kind of a hippie. I'm not really very materialistic. I don't have all this and that. It's just never really been my gimmick, but I really have big dreams to see beautiful things in the world. I want to see beauty. I don't want to own beauty. So, my husband and I are getting ready to sell this house that we invested in last year and flip it and get an RV and travel the country. This is something that we've talked about pretty much since the day that we met. And we're like, how are we going to do that? It's impossible. We can't just travel the world and be free spirits like that. And Beachbody came along and has provided us a vessel to just pursue our dreams, you know, and what a beautiful, beautiful opportunity that is. That's me, that's my story, that's who I am. And, you know, when I got involved in this, I had a lot of personal health issues going on. I have RA, so I have rheumatoid arthritis. I couldn't usually sit like this. I have it in my knees really bad. And, you know, I've had seizures, I've had concussions from those from when I was younger. I have skin issues from psoriasis and eczema. I'm not diagnosed fibromyalgia, but I have been tested a few different times with that. I've always been a yo-yo dieter, so nutrition has always been such a focal point of my health, and I just could never like get my health and my nutrition together. And then bam, Shakeology came into my life, guys, and let me tell you something. I am pain-free. I am sleeping wonderful. I, you know, just feel better than I have in years. I'm 40 pounds down. And since I started, and 10 dress sizes as of yesterday. I went and got a graduation dress because I'm graduating college next week. So life is just very exciting right now. And let me tell you something, it is all centered around Beachbody and what it's doing for my life. And, you know, just, I really got into Beachbody for selfish reasons. I want to travel and I want to see my kids, and I don't think the nonprofit is selfish. I can't claim that. I really do want to change the world for teenagers. But what started happening is when I started working on myself, I just naturally started reflecting out this love for others that I lost for a really long time. I've been so internal for most of my life. And then all of a sudden, when people are writing me, hey, Jessie, I know you're having a hard time working out with the newborn, and I just want you to know that I got up today and I took a 2-mile walk, and you helped me inspire that. Guys, that fills my cup. You have no idea. And I mean, and it just keeps going and keeps going. And challengers get involved in challenge groups, and it's like, oh my God, I can fit in pants. I haven't been able to fit in years. I'm like, oh my gosh, that is awesome. And I got to be a part of that and inspire it. So that is my why. That is who I am. I'm changing the world. My name is Jessie, and welcome to Moxie.